Hello, my name is Jorge Hernandez, and this is the second news presentation for African Estates 161. The news source I will be reviewing and discussing about would be from an article published around March 8, 2022 from NBC News. The published article titled, Biden Announces Ban on Russian Oil Imports, call it Putin's Price Hack, focuses on the United States under the Biden administration declaring new sanctions and bans on Russian oils and energy sources from being imported into the country by Russia due to the current circumstances on a military invasion of Ukraine under Vladimir Putin. The synopsis. Following the military invasion of Ukraine by the Russian Federation, President Biden on Tuesday of March 8, 2022, signed an executive order at the White House effective immediately towards Russia under Putin. The executive order authorizes a new ban on all imports of Russian oils, liquefied natural gas, and coal, as they will no longer be accepted or received into American ports. According to additional details regarding the order by the source, quote unquote, the order blocks any new purchases of those energy products and winds down the deliveries of existing purchases that have already been contracted for. The White House said the action also bans new U.S. investment in Russia energy sector and prohibits Americans from participating in foreign investments that flow into that sector in Russia, cited by Welker. Although gas prices across the country have skyrocketed due to these circumstances caused by the conflict, President Biden has defended his position as necessary to target, quote unquote, the main artery of Russia's economy by adding pressure through these waves of sanctions against Putin. He would support his remarks by telling the U.S. people to direct their frustration and anger at the gas situation against the Russian president as the perpetrator, rather than the American government, which stated in the remarks, quote unquote, Putin's war is already hurting American families at the gas pump. Biden said, quote unquote, I'm going to do everything I can to minimize Putin's price hike here at home, which he urged energy companies here to develop and establish domestic oils or alternative energies and resources to keep the nation functioning without dependence on Russian imports. The international community of the globe has delivered mixed reviews, which countries like Ukraine supported the ban and searched for other alternatives rather than these imports, while some like the UK, Germany, and the majority of Europe have been cautious and concerned of the immediate ban of getting involved that could potentially jeopardize the European supply of energy across multiple countries that still rely on the state resources, even if they have begun to attempt to phase out Russian oils. My opinion regarding the news article. In order to connect back to the class material itself, I do feel that this could potentially escalate into an energy crisis as the conflict drags on into a longer period of time, which will affect not only the United States, but the rest of the globe, especially Europe. The executive order is just the first wave of sanctions against Russia, but eventually other vital resources will be added to the list that the US will ban and other countries might follow suit. Food and mineral resources are also part of the Russian economy that is exported globally, that Europe, the United States, and the rest of the world does also receive upon, which could soon be impacted if the conflict does not cease. At this point, the oil and gas situation could become much worse, and the prices will continue to increase through a period of time, as shown by how the states in the United States have already been impacted by the situation. Public opinion hasn't shifted against the Biden administration just yet regarding the oil and gas crisis in the United States, as it is still divided between partisan lines. But that could change if alternative sources or methods are not established fast or strong enough to supply and fuel the infrastructure of the nation. And this news article was found in NBC News. I hope you enjoy the presentation.